The Flash, Season 4, Episode 17, titled Dulled and Annoyed. And this episode is trying to create conflict between Ralph and Barry. Because Barry is kind of pissed at, well, not pissed, but getting annoyed by Ralph, with Ralph always cracking jokes in this serious situation. He's like, we're not staying comedians. And look, a foe, the Thinker, is trying to hunt you down, Ralph, and, 3 other boss members, while also 7 are dead, and, you saw one of them die right in front of your eyes. Why are you not taking this seriously? And the whole time, it is one of those situations where they're trying to create conflict, where the conflict doesn't really make any sense. That, they're trying to through the idea of, like, okay, Barry doesn't like it because Barry has a bit of the it's my way or the highway, because Ralph is like, why can't I improvise? And immediately the response is, we're not stand-up comedians. And of course they throw like, hey, if we have 4 together and we'll go to DC, we'll be DC Comics, and which I'm like, oh dear, fine, ha ha ha, sarcastically anyway. But the whole time I'm like, Barry, as a person who is smart as you, probably have heard coping mechanisms where, people take serious matters in different situations. As for you, Barry, you take it very seriously and being on bold SWAT, same most of Team Flash is, but Ralph is different. He's the guy who cracks jokes. To the point I'm like, I hate to see this version of the Flash bumping into Spider-Man, or bumping into Deadpool, or hell, Wally West from the DC Justice League Animated series. I hate to see that happen, because the whole time it'll be like, why are you not taking it seriously? Ralph is taking it seriously. It's just that he's hiding his fear and his stareness by cracking jokes. Once again, it's a coping mechanism, which once again it's conflict where that doesn't make any logical sense. But with the other stuff, like the stuff that the foe is doing to his wife or her wife, it's something like out of a horror film. Like, this is the first time I felt any sort of threat towards the Thinker, really. We're finding out that, I don't want to spoil things, but finding out those certain elements, it worked, and it had this kind of horror element towards it. A villain for this episode, outside of the Thinker, of course, but the Mega Human of the Week is one of the boss members, and she has the ability to levitate things. A single touch and it floats into the air. And she doesn't really have much. She's basically there to move the plot along and say, hey, we got a bad guy. She basically says every cliche, like, if the crowd fits, cut to black. Well, that didn't see that coming, or something on the side. Like, lines that felt very, like, cliche, cartoony, and all that kind of stuff. It's this episode, and of course you got the stuff doing with Cisco and Gypsy's dad, who's he can't use his powers, and Cisco's trying to find out how to fix it. But yeah, that was good. It's just that main plot. It's just that main plot of the conflict between Barry and Ralph. Once again, it is conflict that wasn't really needed and doesn't really make any sense, because I'm like, once again, Barry, have you ever heard of coping mechanism?